Alright, I'm getting the bends in this thing right now. Going back over here again, I have my points here that I'm trying to match up with the marks that are in my bar. I just got a little chisel and just made a chisel mark, obviously, because the soapstone ain't going to last on there. But right now I have this one, this one, this one, and this one done. I'm getting this one right now. And in order to achieve that, I'm just using my bending forks and my block of wood here. And the wood is very important whenever you're working with this thin 1/8" strap, is what they call it, or flat bar if you want to call it that. This stuff is really flimsy, and the wood makes a really nice anvil. So I use both the anvil to straighten it out and to true it up, and the wood to get a lot of my bends and fine tuning and everything. So I'm going to try and get a little picture of that. Alright, check it out. I got the piece bent just now, and going back to my little jig here, even though it's not really a jig, my drawing, you can see, I have to go in real slow, see that mark right there? That's one of the chisel marks. That was the 3 3/4. The other one is right there. There's the middle, and you can see it just a little bit right there and right there. They all line up with those marks. Beautiful. Just like that. That's what I want. Man, when this shit cools off, it doesn't want to fucking move, that's for sure. And it does cool off very quickly. But I need to move this down. And see, I can move it down and it'll cut into the wood and it won't bend the steel too much, so it makes it just right. So, one more heat, and this will be where I want it. Hot. Get off the side. Nice. Alright, I got this part done here. It's not totally done. Like I said, this is just a rough ribbon here. I'm going to have to, looking at it, I'm going to have to bring this down because this is going to be hanging on a wall and I don't want anybody to walk by this and get snagged on it. So I'm going to squish that down to where it's all flat. Not flat, but where these little prongs here aren't in any danger of hurting anybody. Alright, I have the holes drilled on this piece. Right now I just sprayed that side with some clear polyurethane. I have the little pieces of brass, the little circles with the holes drilled in them. Right now the plastic coating is still on them because I want them to be nice and shiny whenever it's done. I'll take them off at the very end. I have the holes in the flowers done, and I wire wheeled them, buffed them to a nice, like a satin, I guess, a dull shine. I did squish down the ribbon here, so it's closer to the wall. And after this part is dry, or this piece, I'm going to start riveting it all together with some little 3/16 by half brass rivets, and that should be it. I'm trying to figure out right now how I'm going to have this thing mountable. So I was thinking about making a little piece that I'll rivet on the center here, because it's hanging pretty straight already. Kind of like on the back of a picture frame with all the little nail grooves or whatever, so you can kind of center it however you need to do. So I might make one of those real quick, and whenever I rivet the flower on the middle flower, I'll have that in there as well. So let me get that part done, and I'll get back to you, and then it'll be time to assemble everything in the finished piece. Right on. Alright, I made that little piece that I was talking about. I can't get a good angle here. That's pretty close right there. You can see those are all the little grooves for the nails to whatever, the nail to go on, so it can be balanced. But that's it. That'll just go on that middle rivet. And it was really easy. Just drilled my hole. Drilled 3 holes there, filed it all out, and got one of my little needle files to do all the little grooves there for the nails to sit up, for the nail to sit on. So that's it. It's almost time for me to assemble this bitch. Yes. Alright, well, I've decided that I'm going to put a little bit of texture on these center pieces that go in the middle of the flower there, just because that to me looks more like a washer than the center of a flower. So I have this hammer here that's sharpened on the end there, and just hitting it will give me some texture, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so you do that around the entire deal, and you'll get this, which is perfect for the center of a daisy. So I'm going to get this part finished, and then it'll be time to assemble this piece. Right on.